Hi everyone, today we're going to be looking at this Central Machinery 3-in-1 mill lathe combo that we have for sale. For the listing you can go to our website at www.mulletindustrialsales.com to see the listing. But what we're going to do today is look at some of the features that this one has, so let's get started. So right here we've got our forward and reverse for the lathe function. We're going to give this a buzz so you can take a look at that. And this is the gear speed control for the lathe. There's 3 speeds, and then they can also be, the master speeds can be changed by changing the belts inside the compartment here. So it has a large range of speeds from 160 RPM to 1360, just all depending on the gear and belt speed combinations. Up here we've got the drill press, forward and reverse, same as the lathe part. And then the drill press feature also has the manual down feed, and then it's also got the very precise adjust down feed, where if you crank it you can control much more precisely the depth of your cut, and then you can disengage by pulling that out. Next we're going to look at the apron and cross slide features of this Smithy. Right here is your engage lever. Flip that to the right and your bed travel screw will engage when you turn the lathe on. So we've got the lathe in the second gear right here, and we're going to put it in forward. And we also have to turn it back on now that we open the back cover, but anyway. And then right here is your engage screw for the bed travel. And then if we put it in reverse, we can go back the other way. The next feature we're going to look at is the power feed for the cross slide in and out. So the way that works is this knob right here, you got to pull that all the way out, and then when you put it in forward it'll go one way, when you put it in reverse it'll go the other way. So here we go. Pretty nifty feature for these small lathes, and everything seems to be pretty tight on it, not a whole lot of slop, which is a bonus for these. And then to disengage, you just push that all the way in. We've got the tailstock over here. This is obviously your spindle lock for the tailstock. In and out, very basic. Your lock for the tailstock. And then of course you've also got your manual crank for the carriage assembly or whatever. And you need to disengage, to operate the manual, you will need to disengage the power feed. And then the manual will be usable just by cranking. We may need to disengage. One way or the other, there we go. And then you can move the carriage manually by operating this crank. The head on the drill press feature, if it is in your way or whatever when you're using the lathe, you can loosen these 2 knobs and swing the head one way out of the way, or even just for when you're drilling you can adjust the position of the drill press by swinging the head and whatnot. To change the belts for the spindle speeds for the drill press, you simply take this bolt and this bolt off, lift that out, simple V-belt set up in there, and this lever here is to loosen the motor, and you can rotate that so that it loosens the belts, and then you rotate it tight and you're ready to go. Also with this lathe we have quite a bit of tooling. This is a pretty nice large vise that'll mount right to the T-slot table on the cross slide for work holding. The tool post on this one swivels as well, and obviously it has your standard in out feet or whatever, but it can swivel by loosening this bolt and the one on the back. Tool post, very basic 4-position tool post holder. It will slide right off the riser block. Very handy quick change tool holder. We also have some miscellaneous tooling in here. The spindle is an R8 spindle, and the tailstock, let me check, here is a, where is it here? Tailstock is a Morse taper number 2, and the Quill taper is, I believe, a Morse taper number 2 as well. Okay, so we got the spindle taper is a Morse taper number 4. That would be for your chuck, a lathe, or whatever. And then your tailstock is a Morse taper number 2. Your Quill taper is an R8. And then we have back here, we have the remaining quick change gears and whatnot for different threading, metric and inch or whatever, for the compartment in the back for the speed and travels for threading and whatnot. And then also we have new chuck jaws in here as well. And then in this box we have replacement belts, some miscellaneous turning tooling and whatnot, and then over here we've got a collet holder, and this can be mounted to any wall or wherever is most convenient, and it holds all these collets, and these collets are brand new. They are R8 taper for the Quill, and they slide right in here like that, and can be mounted like that for quick access. And as you can see in here, there is a range from 1/8 to 3/4 inch is the collet sizes, and these are all brand new and ready to go. The motors on this mill have been replaced with Leeson electric motors. So the original motors were removed and these American made ones put on, and they are 1/2 horsepower motors. And yeah, it's a very good upgrade for this machine. All in all, a very nice clean unit. Has not seen a tremendous amount of use, but is obviously used, but still very tight for these Smithies or whatever. And if you have any questions, please feel free to log on our website and contact us through the contact section of the website. We'll put a link in the description of the website and also the product listing, and you can reach us anytime through the website contact section. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.